Crunching the numbers, and a total of 14 goals were scored on Monday in just 4 matches. If it seems like the goals are coming at a quicker pace than usual, you're right. More goals have been scored in this World Cup than any other since at least 1970. CCTV's Joel Richards joins us live now to explain what could be behind it all.
Evening, Mike, from Rio, where, as you can hear and see behind us, the party's still very much going on here in Rio. People celebrating Brazil's 4 goals, and as you said, the real highlight of this World Cup is just quite how many goals are going in. One reason could be the ball. The ball of yesterday is a ball with 32 panels, and there's been a new design by Adidas with 6. Goalkeepers were very worried that the ball might be going much faster, but certainly strikers and supporters seem more than happy with this new football that's being used here in Brazil for this World Cup that's been dubbed the Brazuca.
Brazuca.
It's the World Cup ball that has become almost as famous as the players themselves. It was part of a handover ceremony from the president of FIFA to celebrity singer Jennifer Lopez. A Twitter account for the ball has nearly 2 million followers. Some criticise the football frenzy, like this person tweeting, "You know you're following a football, right?"
This ball, I was talking to somebody yesterday also. It's a symbol of power. Why it is symbol of power? Because it is capable of uniting whole of the world. So that is actually this ball. That is a big pride. That is a huge for us.
At this factory in Pakistan, it takes just 40 minutes to make each ball. But the work doesn't end there. Once assembled, each ball is put through 80 different tests, checking everything from bounce height to water resistance, even the glossiness of the ball's surface.
As far as the aerodynamics go, I think the most important change on this ball is the length and the depth of the seam.
The US space agency NASA played a leading role in studying the ball, right down to its textured finish.
The ball is more accurate, it's more stable, it doesn't scatter around when you kick it.
Players say this ball, the 12th one designed by Adidas for the World Cup, is holding up well. That's a big change from 2010, when the ball dubbed the Jabulani was widely criticised for unpredictable movement.
It was really a nightmare. The goalies on the team that we had were saying, look, this ball is moving all over the place. And, if the ball is not rolling true or flying true, it makes the game even more difficult.
This ball's success is no fluke. In the lead-up to the World Cup, it was tested on 3 different continents by more than 500 players.
So this ball proving a real success here at this Brazilian World Cup. An average of just under 3 goals every game, a real feast of goals, if you like. The ball, we mentioned the name there, the nickname the Brazuca. This was chosen online by Brazilians, 3 in 4 Brazilians choosing this name, a nickname for Brazilians, but also one that really refers to the Brazilian way of life. And Brazilian football, as we know, is all about jogo bonito and lots of goals, and that's exactly what we've got, Mike.
No doubt about that, Joel. It's been very, very exciting. The ball, obviously very important, but what many fans really want to know is who's favored to win?
Well, in terms of the favourites, it's fascinating World Cup because there's no one team that you look at and say are performing excellently and looking strong both going forward and at the back. I think we can see now just a few of the numbers, a few of the favourites for this World Cup title. Obviously the home side, Brazil, they're runaway favourites, although it must be said that their performances so far are not really that 100%. The Brazilians are getting behind them, but there are nerves there. After Brazil, the second favourite is their South American neighbours, Argentina, but again another side that, must be said, really very much relying on their key player, Leo Messi. After that we have the likes of Germany and France, and then below them the Netherlands. So just an idea, though, of some of the teams that we're expecting to go far. But of course, this World Cup, Mike, is giving so many surprises. Nobody expected Spain, the world champions, to be knocked out in this first phase. Nobody expected Costa Rica to qualify for the knockout phase. So we've got an idea of who are the favourites, but of course we'll never quite know what's going to happen now in this next phase of the knockout phase of the World Cup.
And that's where a lot of the excitement comes in, undoubtedly. Joel Richards, live for us in Rio. Thanks so much.